जो नजर इन्होंने लिवरपूल पे लगाई है ना, आई स्वेयर भगवान मुझे इस सीजन भी सेकंड फिनिश करवा दे, बट सुनील सर के साथ टाइटल रेस में ना डाले भाई मुझे. टू बी फेयर नील, इट्स काइंड ऑफ टफ टू विन द लीग व्हेन यू नो अलेक्जेंडर इसाक इज स्टिल ऑन स्ट्राइक. सो
मेरे हिसाब से आपको ज़्यादा माइक पकड़ना नहीं चाहिए. आपके हाथ दर्द होंगे. मेटल वेयर पकड़ने का आदत नहीं है ना.
जमाल को यहाँ पे देख के अच्छा लग रहा है.
कहीं ऐसा नहीं हो जाए मैन सिटी का 21 यूनाइटेड के पहले आ जाए.
यार मैन सिटी को बहुत टाइम है अभी, एंड सीरियसली हो भी गया तो कौन है इधर. मैन सिटी का एक
We all know the Prem's not going to punish City to the point because that looks worse on the Premier League itself, right? So I've sort of gotten over it. I'm fine with it. Whatever's happened's happened. Nobody's hands are clean. Everyone plays some sort of dirty game at some point of level.
I think all Liverpool fans agree that he is not up to the mark, especially after spending 131, I don't know, around 120, 130 million. You expect the player to perform right from the start.
Ramos and Pepe are overrated defenders.
I think Liverpool will probably win maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 Champions League before Arsenal win their first one.
Manuel Neuer is the third best player of our generation. None of that Neymar shit.
जब रोनाल्डो को एक आउटलेट मिल जाता है ना, सैडली जब वो आउटलेट पियर्स मॉर्गन होता है.
Who was the captain of Italy when they won the Euro 2020 final?
So everyone's interacted with all your content creators. You all have had a good time with the panels. You all saw some good skills. वो सब PG-13 था, because now it's time for rivalry room, guys. Before we go ahead into this episode, big thank you to Fanball Meet. Amazing partners. Amazing partners for the sport in the country, and hopefully they have a lot more events, and special thanks to Akshata and Lokmanyu. Without y'all, this would not be happening. So, the esteemed, amazing panel, sitting in second place, Daksh from Dublin all the way.
top the table.
Because Neil is so busy and can't come to the studio, we had to come to his house. President of the Supporters Club of Liverpool, Neil.
Thank you.
एंड ऑफ कोर्स सबसे लंबा कठिन सफर करके 2 लेन से आए हुए सुनील.
थैंक यू.
एंड मी योर होस्ट अनिमेश एनी. लाइक आई सेड, द ग्लव्स आर ऑफ. इट्स टाइम फॉर राइवलरी रूम. नो मिंसिंग वर्ड्स. व्हाट्स गोइंग टू हैपन फर्स्ट, दक्ष? आर्सेनल यूसीएल जीतेगी या लिवरपूल और यूनाइटेड विल विन 21?
Nah, they ain't winning 21, either of them. Bhai, Arsenal's going to win the league this time. And इसके लिए भी special thanks देना चाहता हूँ सुनील सर को, because जो नज़र इन्होंने लिवरपूल पे लगाई है ना, I swear भगवान मुझे इस सीजन भी सेकंड फिनिश करवा दे, बट सुनील सर के साथ टाइटल रेस में ना डाले.
Neil, it was supposed to be 21 for you this season.
Yes, but it's shit happens, man.
21 wins मुश्किल लग रहे हैं अभी.
I think no. We have 6 wins. I think we're on the same points as Man United. More wins than United even. But
And
yeah,
yet we're above.
yeah, imagine, even after losing so much, and I think Sunil Bhai said it's their good time, but we still on the same points. So yeah, I think it's a long way to go, long season, but yeah, winning 21 was always going to be difficult. Winning, I mean, Liverpool, legacy-wise, we haven't defended any cup since 1984, be it FA Cup, League Cup, the league. So traditionally we don't do that, but yeah, I think especially after the last game, I think we should be good enough for top 4. And Arsenal have the way ahead, man. I think you're the star, so Arsenal have it like on the plate to win the league.
Yeah, don't say on the plate. This international break, on the plate has been widely misused. Yeah, but now to be fair to Neil, it's kind of tough to win the league when you know Alexander Isak is still on strike. So I kind of get where they're struggling, but no. Hopefully, man, we win this time. Things are looking good. जैसे मैं ये बोलता हूँ एक प्लेयर इंजर हो जाता है, होपफुली नो मोर मैन, जस्ट गेट बैक टू द प्रीमियर लीग एंड वी जस्ट कीप ऑन विनिंग, दैट्स द होप दिस टाइम.
सुनील, एवरीबडी वांट्स टू नो ओनली वन थिंग. सबके जुबान पे एक सवाल है, वो नारियल कहाँ से लाया तूने?
यार वो नारियल अभी सीजन खत्म होने तो वैसे 11 गेम हुआ है. आर्सेनल मतलब दक्ष इज डिक्लेयरिंग हिमसेल्फ एज द विनर. नील भाई ऑलरेडी रेस से बाहर हो गए. सिर्फ 11 गेम हुआ है यार. आई विल से इट्स टू सून. वॉच आउट फॉर लिवरपूल, दे विल डेफिनेटली कम बैक यार. बट मैं चाहता नहीं वो हो वैसे, बट इट्स अ गुड टाइम टू मीट नील भाई उनके खुद के घर में, जहाँ पे यूनाइटेड इज अबाउट लिवरपूल. ये कैसे हो गया? And it could be the worst title defense I've ever seen. मगर आर्सेनल, आई विल टेल यू दक्ष भाई, मेरा फुल सपोर्ट है आपको. मगर अगर मैन सिटी आ गया मुझे दोस्ती बदलनी पड़ेगी.
सिंस तूने बात छेड़ी है,
वो नारियल, हाँ मैं बोल देता हूँ यार, सिद्धिविनायक से लेके गया था. सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ, झूठ नहीं बोल रहा.
लेकिन तूने बात छेड़ी है तो बात करनी पड़ेगी. When are we going to have a joint screening between Liverpool and Manchester United?
I know. यार पहले वही ना, इतना बड़ा वेन्यू मिलना चाहिए. वी यूज्ड टू हैव जॉइंट स्क्रीनिंग्स राइट इन द नेक्स्ट लेन. आयरिश हाउस में होता था. एंड हम मॉनिटर्स, उस टाइम पे हम मॉनिटर्स थे. वी यूज्ड टू स्टैंड इन बिटवीन एज अ वॉल की झगड़ा ना हो जाए. पुलिस आया 1-2 बार. एंड पता नहीं आप लिवरपूल फैंस क्या सोचते मेरे बारे में, मगर जब जेरार्ड स्लिप हुआ था मैं 10-15 लोग को लेके वहाँ पे गया था. ज़ूक में इनका स्क्रीनिंग होता था. आई थिंक उसके बाद से दे हैव बीन हेटिंग मी सो मच.
I think that was the last any potential that we had to do a joint screening. I think that ended there, whatever chances we have. But I think there is a good chance we do it very soon. Sunil bhai, I think we discussed it.
मैं नील को प्रपोज कर रहा था. 3 Wise Monkeys और रास्ता इतना नजदीक है. Why not do the home and away कि हम लोग अवे में we send fans and they can send fans there.
तो तुम लोग क्या रिक्शा में ऊपर से करोगे क्या पूरे बैनर्स के साथ?
That's the only way I can see joint screening.
No, I think we should do. We've had a lot of joint screenings in the past, and I think the tradition should restart. I think it's only fair. And yeah, we'll do it soon.
वेन्यू उतना बड़ा मिलना चाहिए ना यार. आई थिंक हम जॉइंट स्क्रीनिंग करेंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा पब्लिक हो जाएगा. बट फॉर नाउ इट्स गुड टू सी कि लिवरपूल को भी एक होम मिल गया जिसको हमारा होम है. एंड तो ही कंसिस्टेंट स्क्रीनिंग्स होता है, अदरवाइज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू हैव स्क्रीनिंग्स.
Since we have the red cartel here, if you notice, there's no blue here. It's just the red cartel right here.
चेल्सी का कौन सा विंग आया है? थाने, नवी मुंबई, कौन सा? बहुत सारे सपोर्टर्स क्लब है चेल्सी के फैन.
अंदर ही झगड़े हो रहे हैं भाई.
But आपने, it's funny because you said Chelsea. It is now become the red cartel versus the blue cartel. Everyone knows this. 2005 से 14 Chelsea थी, अभी City बन गई है. Has Man City become the team to beat for all of you? Is that your benchmark?
यार यूनाइटेड फैंस के लिए तो मैं क्या बोलूँ, हम लोग अभी रेस से बहुत पीछे. बट या आई थिंक सो बाकी टीम्स के लिए आई एम श्योर मैन सिटी इज़ द मेन राइवल. एंड मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था ये पेप का खराब सीजन होने वाला है. मैं लुक एट द वे दे हैव फॉट बैक, बट आई स्टिल फील दे विल हैव हिकअप्स. एंड आर्सेनल के ऊपर है. आई थिंक आर्सेनल का बिलीव पे आएगा. एंड आर्सेनल पे जब प्रेशर आएगा, इट लुक्स लाइक दे हैव द स्क्वाड. 5 goals conceded till now and they have like 11 different goal scorers. These are marks of a champion team, but आखिर में वो करना वो आर्सेनल पे आएगा. You have to do it.
Yeah, because like already मैं समझ रहा हूँ कि I've been hearing कि like the sharks are back in the water. You know, we smell blood. हम तुमसे 4 point पीछे हैं and all that stuff. Of course, you know, with the history of how it's been with City and Arsenal in a title race, थोड़ा बहुत तो लगता है. They've pipped us to the title twice already. And so there is that thing, but I genuinely believe, considering what happened in the last 3 years, very well poised to understand, because last season इतने red cards, इतनी injuries हो गई थी. You've basically taken all the punches last season. This season, I think, despite the injuries, despite whatever shenanigans can go wrong, we're much better equipped to like go past it regardless, right? Like for example, in the Sunderland game, हम 6 attackers out के साथ आए थे. And still we were probably like 3-4 minutes away from actually securing a win there as well. But ठीक है, players थक जाते हैं. But again, I am not too disappointed with that result because you will have these hiccups. As long as we maintain that gap, जैसे to give a cricket analogy, you just have to keep that required rate high, and eventually उनका भी pressure आ जाएगा. For them, every team has one weakness. For them, if Haaland stops, you know, like firing, जैसे Villa ने उसको रोक लिया था in one of those games, maybe that becomes our opportunity to also expand that lead. So yeah, it's all in our hands right now, bhai, and that's what it is. You want to be a protagonist at this point of time.
ब्रेक में अभी गैब्रियल इंजर्ड हो गया मैंने सुना है. और एक इंजरी है.
मेरे हिसाब से आपको ज़्यादा माइक पकड़ना नहीं चाहिए, आपके हाथ दर्द होंगे। मेटल वेयर पकड़ने का आदत नहीं है ना।
Why the Spurs fan?
और मैं आपका नाम बार बार भूल जाता हूँ, जैसे आपका क्लब फर्स्ट आना भूल गया है तो।
अरे भाई साहब,
अरे बाप रे, ये तो धोती खोल रहा है।
यमाल को यहाँ पे देख के अच्छा लग रहा है।
अरे यमाल नहीं, यमाल की पार्टी का अटेंडेंट है।
ये लिवरपूल फैंस का ये सीजन दिखाता है कि उनको भी यूनाइटेड से कंपेयर होना पड़ रहा है। पहली बात तो
याद रखना भाई, हम सबके बाप है एक टाइम पे। यूनाइटेड से कंपेयर होना कुछ खराब बात नहीं।
कहीं ऐसा नहीं हो जाए मैन सिटी का 21 यूनाइटेड के पहले आ जाए।
यार मैन सिटी को बहुत टाइम है अभी, एंड सीरियसली हो भी गया तो कौन है इधर? मैन सिटी का एक डजंट रियली मैटर।
सो पेप गार्डियोला की सुप्रीमेसी की बात तो हमने करी क्योंकि ये लोग he's finished 1000 games also, रिकॉर्ड इज 71%, क्रेजी रिकॉर्ड, क्रेजी बेंचमार्क, क्रेजी करियर, ठीक है। बट डू यू फील even though he becomes the greatest of all time, which some argue कि already वो greatest of all time है, it is tainted?
115 charges.
सॉरी, मतलब आई गिव द माइक टू नील आफ्टर आई स्पीक कि बारसा वगैरह सब अच्छा था, बट यहाँ पे सिटी में टेंटेड तो है, मगर वो उसका रिजल्ट कब आएगा यार? लाइक एज लॉन्ग एज द रिजल्ट डजंट कम आउट, वो जो 15 चार्जेस 115 चार्जेस, आई थिंक यू कैन नॉट से दैट बिकॉज इनोसेंट अंटिल प्रूवन गिल्टी। तो बट टेंटेड तो है फैंस के, सबको पता है कि सिटी ने क्या क्या करके इतने प्लेयर्स को साइन किए हैं।
I think they even paid the referees. I think now you see the referees
रेफरी
going to
का
UAE.
मैं नहीं बोलूंगा।
You see Michael Oliver going to UAE getting paid 20,000 pounds.
I'm sorry, wait,
50,000 pounds.
sorry,
So
sorry,
I think it's tainted.
अभी जो लिवरपूल और सिटी का गेम था, that was a PGMOL derby, क्योंकि सिटी आर द फेवरेट नंबर 1 and you are number 2 favorite guys. Please.
Yeah, you could see. I mean, a clear goal disallowed, and yeah, it's clear that a lot of favors are going. I mean, as an Arsenal, I mean, as you're an Arsenal fan, I agree with you that a lot of decisions have been going against Liverpool and Arsenal through the last at least 5 to 10 years, always going into favor of Man City or United. So yeah.
Yeah, like don't get me started on refs because this episode ain't big enough for the kind of things I've seen last season, kicking the ball away and all that stuff. Yeah, let's not go into the refs thing. Yeah, listen, as long as that judgment doesn't come out, you'll always have that thing holding against City, like you bought your success, you bought it all, we know you bought it all. That's the kind of chant that you hear in matches and everything. But my thing is, even we all know the Prem's not going to punish City to the point because that looks worse on the Premier League itself, right? So I've sort of gotten over it. I'm fine with it. Whatever's happened. Nobody's hands are clean. Everyone plays some sort of dirty game at some point of level. I just think if Liverpool have shown us in so many seasons as well, they've competed with them neck to neck. They've even beaten them to the title twice. It is possible. It's extremely difficult. They got denied a title at 97 points.
97 points, 90 points.
So it's very difficult, but it's not impossible to pip them to the title. At the end of it, it's 11v11 on the pitch, and you can beat them. They have been beaten. Last season shows that they are a human team as well at the end of it. So if you play well, it's all good, man. I'm over it.
And seriously, to give Pep the credit, उसका fault नहीं है यार ये जो हो रहा है. And if he wins the league this season, मैं मान जाऊंगा भाई, because I don't think अभी वैसे लेवल के players हैं, उनके जो signings है, इस साल जीत गया तो मान जाऊंगा, मगर उसको क्रेडिट तो देना पड़ेगा.
Fair enough, जो पिच पे होता है, जो 11 प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं, जो सब्स्टिट्यूट आते हैं, जो मैनेजर करता है, nothing to do with what's happening off the field. जो उनका काम है वो उनका काम कर रहे हैं, right? आप let us know guys, by the way, at home in the comments or not here, what do you all think about Pep Guardiola? Since we've spoken about Pep, we've spoken about 21. Neil, it's only fair we ask you about 450 million pounds that was spent.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And Arne Slot was supposed to be the messiah after taking over last year. और उसने actually जो ये season हो रहा है Slot के साथ, you would have assumed last year हो सकता था. Struggle, etc.
Exactly. So, I mean, since you brought up the point of 450 million, last year we didn't spend a single dime. We probably just bought Chiesa, and he barely played. But if you look at historically, Liverpool haven't been big spenders. Last 5 net spends, you see, United is last 5 seasons maybe 600 plus millions, and we are at 400. Last 10 years, United over 100 million, Arsenal at 900 million, and we are sitting at 600 million. So historically Liverpool haven't been big spenders. This one season we try to get reinforcement. Of course, we wanted to have a lot of good players in the team, especially after losing Trent, and of course the unfortunate passing of Diogo Jota, losing Luis Diaz as well. So it's been tough on the team as well, especially losing your player who's in and out of your dressing room. You can't put a timeline on grief, and we don't know what's happening inside the dressing room or how it's affecting the player. You saw Mo Salah in tears after the first home game. So it kind of affects the players as well. Of course, we've had a lot of good players, and it'll take time. Wirtz, Isak, Ekitike is doing really well. Isak's just been injured. But overall, there's been a lot of new players who come in, and it's taking time to adapt and get up to the level of what it was last season of winning the league. And winning the league twice is very, very difficult. It's I mean, only a few teams have done it in the past, so it's tough. So I agree. I mean, Klopp had such a good team, and he won probably everything with our team, but I feel that Slot is still not there yet. Tactically, he has to improve a lot. He has to manage his players well. I feel sometimes if Salah needs to be dropped, he has to take that hard decision and drop him, and just go in with playing Chiesa more, or playing the young players like Angumoa or some other people more.
If you lose 3 more matches and he doesn't do the changes you want him to make, would you want him gone?
I think after winning the league, I'd give him a chance to at least complete the season, at least time to turn it around. But I see what the club is doing as well, where there were talks of giving him a new contract. That is, I think that's been put on pause. So I think they'll wait and watch, especially after spending so much money and giving him the squad that is there. I think he has. I mean, there's still a lot of time to go. We're still in November. I think the league is long, and we'll still do well. I think we'll still be. I think if we finish in top 4, I think he'll keep his job. If we don't, I think it's going to be tough for him. Klopp didn't win it this season. He got the players. He didn't do any reinforcement. He just went out and got the shit done. He won the league, and even like almost a month before the season ended, we were winners. Of course, it also happens that the other teams were not doing so well. So I wouldn't say we were lucky. That there have been times when we've had like 97 points, 94 points. We've not won the league with Klopp. So I think we weren't lucky. It's just that everything counts. Other teams not doing well, and we won a lot of matches. We kept continuously winning. Except after we won the league, we sort of gave up and started just drawing or losing matches because it was done. So no, I think we got the job done when it mattered.
May go be. Because I don't know if Sunil was going to say this, but this thing na ki like, oh bichara, Wirtz ko itna time lagega and all that stuff. I can give you a list of players from every team, right? I remember when Arsenal signed Nicolas Pepe. Oh, Pepe kab kaam karega? What is Pepe going to do? He had a great output for Arsenal, by the way. Pogba for Manchester United, by the way, right? There's Caicedo for Chelsea. For Man City, I remember like Erling Haaland ka first Community Shield game where he hit the post or something, and everyone was like, "Arey, Haaland, what is Haaland going to do?" and stuff, and he broke the record that season. So this thing where I feel, I don't know if it's like a media mafia kind of thing or whatever it is, but they're too soft. Yeah. Not that he doesn't get criticism and everything, but I feel it's a bit too soft on Florian.
I think I'll just add to that I think all Liverpool fans agree that he is not up to the mark, especially after spending 130 million. You expect the player to perform right from the start. Of course, maybe 1-2 games is fine. He's done well, I would say, in the Champions League, where he has more space and more time to do things and make his turns and give good passes. But I think the Premier League is very unforgiving, and there's no space, there's no time to do so. I mean, I agree with all that's happening, and all the especially after spending 130 million on a player, I think he has to perform, and if it's not now, then when? So
yeah, as a United fan, I would like to ask you one thing. When United were in that bad run where Amorim was saying that the bad times are coming, and he was criticized about his system that he was using. Okay,
good times are coming.
Yes, but do you think the media favors Liverpool, as in the way Liverpool have been playing? No one has been questioning the system that they are using, how they are utilizing their
players.
That's
what Duck said. That's what he said. Media darlings, hai na?
Yes.
I definitely don't. I don't know what, but I think whatever Twitter or Instagram or the pundits I follow, they've been criticizing Liverpool left, right, and center, especially Slot and his tactics. So especially after the Man City game, how you saw how we beat Madrid, how we beat Villa, but then it's just 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So it's back to square one.
I have one thing. One thing कि इतना साइनिंग करने के बाद भी नीली सिंह Chiesa is their best signing. I mean, and ये इसाक वाला जो था यार, मैं वर्ड से ज़्यादा
इंजर्ड है बेचारे को.
वर्ड से ज़्यादा मैं इसाक का बोलूँगा कि जब इसाक साइनिंग हो रहा था, all Liverpool fans लगे अब तो खत्म, ये तो खत्म सीजन. तो I think football is a sport जहाँ पे थोड़ा humble होना पड़ता है. तो I think all that karma is coming back.
Speaking of signings, you all got have a very striker-friendly summer. You had a couple of them, Ekitike and Isak, with Gyökeres there and Benjamin Sesko. So 2 strikers though were interchanging, like will Arsenal get it or United? So what do you think, if you would interchange your striker, would you interchange or you will stay with the signing you have got?
सच्ची बोलूँ तो हाँ मेरे को Gyökeres चाहिए था. Because Ruben Amorim का player है, I thought that would be a better fit. मगर अब चला गया बायगॉन्स are bygones. सेस्को यंग है, आई नो उस पर बहुत अभी सवाल उठ रहा है, बट आई विल गिव हिम द बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट, टाइम देते हैं एंड लेट्स सी. बट टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं Gyökeres ले लेता.
I have a question for the Liverpool wale uncle. Liverpool was losing 4 to 5 games in a row, and after that they beat Madrid. So how was the experience beating such a small team?
जिस राह पे तुम चल रहे हो बेटा, एक दिन पूरी तरह फंसोगे.
I think some Madrid fans are here and they saw how we had such a good time. If we were surprised, but of course the magic of Anfield does its charm, and the 12th man comes, we were like really loud chanting. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted to see, and that's when we felt that okay, this is back. We are back to back to where we want to be. So yeah, it was good beating Madrid. I think last year we beat them, so it's like kind of taking small revenge on the times they beat on us in the Champions League finals. So yeah, it's always a good feeling beating such a big team.
Before we go to a very hot topic right now, this is for Daksh and Sunil, and everyone in the panel also, if you all can listen, the fan panel. United or Arsenal, they have the ghost of Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson. Longevity, patience. शायद अगर जो आर्टेटा अभी लिवरपूल में होता है at this stage also he might have not been kept around, right? Do you feel the longevity of both the clubs जो ethos है कभी-कभी वो दोनों क्लब के against काम करती है? Because look at Madrid, look at the way Madrid operate, look at Chelsea, look at City, obviously before Pep Guardiola.
I mean, personally for me, it's not that we stick to that. Like I think obviously everyone here is probably, if you're an Arsenal fan, you're a fan because of Wenger, and you've seen Wenger been here for so many times, so many years. But aisa nahi, we stick to that also. We tried that with Unai Emery, didn't really work out. We're quick to pull the trigger on that guy as well. Before Wenger also took over, we had a manager for a very short stint as well. It's mostly about कौन सा manager club को सबसे ज़्यादा stability देता है. And if you can see positive, if you can see a positive trajectory with the club, जहाँ पे club का ethos से लेके performances, पैसा, everything is aligning. If you have everything, as he says, trust the process. If the process is right, then the manager will stick around no matter what. So I have a feeling Arteta's longevity is not because, it's the ethos of Arsenal and everything. Arteta's longevity will probably be because of the fact that he's such a good manager and he's basically brought the club to the point where we are saying, second target failure ho gaya. Which honestly, every other club in this Premier League will take it at this point of time.
5 years is still counting.
मतलब क्या सर?
मुझे लगता है कि हम जो सर एलेक्स फर्ग्यूसन की वो भूत में ही रहते हैं कि सर एलेक्स फर्ग्यूसन लॉन्गेटिविटी, तो लगता है कि बीइंग चेल्सी और मैड्रिड इन देयर डे एंड एज इज द वे टू गो.
यार हर कप का अलग है, चेल्सी का पता नहीं कैसे कर लेते हैं, बट दे कीप विनिंग. क्रेडिट तो देना चाहिए, आर्सेनल से ज़्यादा चेल्सी जीतता है. सॉरी. आई थिंक यूनाइटेड के लिए भी यार they have tried everything. I think कुछ भी वर्क नहीं हुआ. I think this is the last hope, last straw. Ruben Amorim नहीं चला तो पता नहीं कौन सा strategy use करना पड़ेगा.
That's what you have been saying since so many years.
I know. So frankly,
I read somewhere. Someone saying that it was an unpopular opinion by a United fan that Man United is a really bad run club, except the part where it was being managed by Alex Ferguson, and before that and after that it's just been.
हाँ मतलब
do you agree with that?
It's not a secret कि Glazers are the worst owners in probably British football में. अगर आप देखो तो वो कोई secret नहीं है. आप उससे उभरने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. There's new owners trying, and let's hope for the best.
I genuinely want to ask, like, all of y'all have had managers who've been there for a long amount of time. Like for Arsenal, it's been George Graham, then you got Wenger, now you've got Arteta I genuinely want to ask y'all, as a fan base, have we reached a time where, because of everything being so reactionary, that we have seen Chelsea like leave manager after manager like it's a it's a dog which is gone. I want to ask y'all, like, do you feel that culture which the classic teams like Liverpool, United, Arsenal have, do you feel like because of seeing Chelsea doing what they're doing, I think so we've reached a point where it's become normalized to let go of a manager after 6 months, 3 months? So do you feel like, and now when people say, oh, Arteta's been there for 5 years, what has he done? Do you feel like this thing, this reactionary versus long-term, what in the past we used to agree is normal has now become, hey, this is not right? So what are your thoughts on that?
मैं पहले बोलता हूँ कि अभी हम लोग 5 गेम जीते करके कोई मुझे रूबेन आमोरीम आउट वाले सवाल नहीं आ रहे हैं, तो वो भी
जीते के
मतलब अनबीटन थे। हाँ,
यूनाइटेड का थ्रेशोल्ड इतना लो हो गया कि जीत गए 5 गेम जो 2 ड्रॉ किए।
बट आई थिंक व्हाट आर्सेनल हैज डन, दैट्स अ ब्लूप्रिंट प्रॉब्ली यूनाइटेड शुड फॉलो, कि ट्रस्ट द मैनेजर एंड गिव हिम सम टाइम यार। या सैक करके कुछ होता नहीं है। आई थिंक आर्टेटा का बहुत पब्लिक ने मजाक उड़ाया है, बट एवरी ईयर ग्रेजुअली दे हैव टेकन प्रोग्रेस किया है। ऑन द वर्ज, अब नहीं जीता तो फिर पता नहीं क्या होगा, मगर
if nothing else he'll be a good graphic artist, so he can draw very well, he's good.
Yeah, listen, I think अगर आप football को like, sorry to be a little bit serious here, but if you take football as a business, every club would want stability no matter what. That is the way to go, because that is the thing that will guarantee you continuous, consistent, long-term success. I'll give you an example of Spurs here. Spurs had Pochettino here, who was a project manager, so to speak. Then they replaced him with Mourinho, who's a win-now manager. Who got replaced by Nuno Espirito Santo, who was a project manager, who got replaced by Antonio Conte, who's a win-now manager, who got replaced by eventually Ange Postecoglou, project manager, and now it's Thomas Frank, who's somewhere in the middle, but mostly towards the project manager. The reality is, there is no right way unless it works for your club. Right, you can get a win-now manager, and if that works for somebody like Chelsea, that's great, because Chelsea is the club like that will work for you, right? But if you're a club that wants to build sustained success, especially if you're a club that is not on the verge but they're down on the doldrums, if you want to build a continuous foundation jahan se you can have success, then I think a long-term manager is the way to go. There's no right way; it's just what's worked for your club.
Yeah, just like to add that, on what Doug said, that building a foundation is the key. We saw with Liverpool how when Klopp came in, he almost was here for 9 years. In the first season, he lost both finals. He came in the middle of the season, lost both finals. Then it was top 4. The idea was to get back into top 4 and do it sustainably. And after building a proper foundation, and then we went on to winning the Champions League, the league, and then other cups multiple times. So I think the key to success is also stability. But again, I think sacking clubs in the middle of the season, or just like you said, very reactionary and a very small club mentality, I feel.
Yeah, just final point is that it's not a coincidence that up until Slot got appointed, the top 3 clubs in the Premier League were managers who had been here for a long time, right? At least 3 to 4 plus years. The fact that Arteta was one of the longest serving managers in his 4th year at the club speaks to how the Premier League trend is going. But everyone who is essentially going to float to the top is going to have a continuity rather than chop change, and then a mishmash of everything.
Everyone who's watching this at home, please let us know क्या लगता है आपको. Do you agree that Premier League, certain clubs, the Red Cartel especially, run with a different ethos about longevity, respecting the traditions? Yeah, modern football is what we need right now. It's okay if someone does bad for 6 months, you can fire them. Let us know in the comments at home, and before you go ahead, leave a like on the video. थोड़ी conversation serious हो गई, so we'll take a small pause. We're going to have the most unpopular takes the 3 of you ever have in your minds, without ever giving us a clarification or justification. Just your unpopular opinion, and you'll move on. And fans, put your hands up. I'll pick any 4 or 5 fans, okay? I'll come to you all after them. Starting with Neil. Starting with Sunil.
यार, all United fans love Ronaldo, मगर please interview देना बंद कर दे यार.
I think Liverpool will probably win maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 Champions League before Arsenal win their first one.
I think if Arteta wins his first trophy, it's going to open the floodgates, and he's going to go back to back and going to win the Champions League, the first Champions League for Arsenal in the next 3 years.
Wow. तू जो open announcements कर रहा है, this will all be on internet, याद रखना.
Xabi Alonso will be sacked by summer.
By December?
By summer.
By summer.
He'll be gone.
Prime Ozil is way better than Prime Kevin De Bruyne. And my second take is that although I'm a Madrid fan, Ramos and Pepe are overrated defenders.
Arteta will be sacked by the end of the season.
Everyone being sacked.
Manuel Neuer is the third best player of our generation. None of that Neymar shit.
Who?
Manuel Neuer.
Ooh. We have the red cartel over here. Madrid and Barca fans in the fan panel. Let's do PL versus La Liga, okay? This season the Premier League teams are dominating the Champions League. Finally वो लग रहा है 15 साल के बाद La Liga का चक्कर खत्म हो रहा है. The PL teams are rich and pushing themselves. So is the Premier League better than the La Liga in terms of competitiveness, viewership, everything?
Yeah, 100%. I think Premier League is miles clear right now because not only is it about some of the face of football playing in the Premier League, but I think when Premier League teams are facing off directly against La Liga teams, they're absolutely destroying them. I think Arsenal played Athletic Club, we've played Real Madrid last season, obviously, and we beat we beat Atletico Madrid this season as well. When Liverpool played Real Madrid this season, absolutely chomped them as well. So yeah, for sure, I think if you see head-to-head right now, Premier League quality, Premier League players, management, everything, I think right now is just a level above the average La Liga quality. At the very, very top, if you want to say Real Madrid versus a top Premier League team, Barcelona versus a top Premier League team, yeah, it can go like either way in that sense. But that's what I'm saying. The average Premier League team right now, I would say if you put a random team in the Premier League and you pick a random team in La Liga, I'd say 7 out of 10 times the Premier League team's going to win.
Hypothetically, a Bournemouth can beat a Villarreal tomorrow easily, right?
Yeah, and that's also, by the way, that's not taking anything away from La Liga because the managers coming up themselves are from La Liga, right? If you look at Andoni Iraola, Mikel Arteta had his education in Spain, Pep Guardiola, all these things. So we have imported these talents, but we have essentially added these learnings to an English flavor, English football, and then I think that's just built.
I think मैं बोलूँगा the best thing to La Liga which happened is fan court ने ले लिया है because अब जो La Liga fans है वैसे भी selected games देखते हैं पूरा La Liga उनको देखने का जरूरत नहीं है मगर मैं बोलूँगा Premier League is definitely better मगर we need a good Manchester United to come back because Man City जीतने से definitely following Premier League का कम हुआ I'll tell you that because nowadays you look at kids, they want to be Barca and Real Madrid fans, not Premier League.
So you rather Liverpool win 21 so Man City stop and boring?
नहीं Liverpool का तो 21 मेरे को कोई भी शर्त पे नहीं चाहिए मगर definitely City जीतने से popularity Premier League का कम हुआ है वो मैं मानता हूँ.
We don't, even in terms of popularity, Premier League has always, dominated, especially in India and I would say even in Asia and across the world because of course the telecast has been, always been there and now you see sometimes a channel will pick up a La Liga match and to show them maybe just by God's grace you have fan code showing some matches. So there's actually
सब दिखा रहे हैं मगर ये लोग सब
देखते नहीं
नहीं मैं को और टिक्स नहीं लूँगा मगर मेरे को मालूम है बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पे जो बैठे Barca and Real Madrid fans they all used to be United fans before. Few of them I know. मगर like I said अभी accept
how many of these
मैन सिटी का वैसे मैन सिटी मुंबई यूज्ड टू एग्जिस्ट उनका स्क्रीनिंग्स होता था
बंद हो गया
कहां है वो लोग आधे सब
श्रेयस किधर है
दैट्स व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग
I like to say there's a difference between Lucky Biryani and Beru's Biryani. Lucky. Okay. ला लीगा में जितना कंपटीशन दिखता है ना उतना प्रीमियर लीग में भी नहीं दिखता है. ला लीगा में आप देखोगे इवन टीम्स लाइक बार्सिलोना आर अफ्रेड ऑफ सेविया वगैरह या कोई भी टीम उठ के आ जाता है अचानक से सेल्टा वीगो या एनी टीम कैन कम एंड bring their games on the field.
First of all, if you are a true football fan, I don't think so this should be a debate at the very first point. If you support football, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, जो भी leagues है is equal.
झूठ मत बोल तू यूनाइटेड फैन था पहले मुझे पता है.
That's a good point.
वैसे मैं ला लीगा को हेट नहीं करना चाहता नहीं तो कमेंट्स पे आएंगे मड्रिड अंकल नहीं है यूनाइटेड अंकल आ गया.
If you realize Sunil is wearing 2 masks right now, but
anyway, I just want to ask you कि प्रीमियर लीग बेस्ट लीग है आपके हिसाब से तो क्यों आपका बेस्ट प्लेयर हैजार्ड वो छोड़ के ला लीगा आ गया? क्यों फिर ट्रेंट आपका बेस्ट फुल बैक आपके काइंड ऑफ लीग का छोड़ के रियल मैड्रिड आ गया? इट्स ऑलवेज द Spanish teams जो decisive matches में they are better than Premier League teams.
You're feeling the heat, I'm sure, before. But आपने बात छेड़ी थी तभी कुछ Sunil said this and it's been in my mind since then. Ronaldo got a red card after giving that interview. After giving an interview, after saying the World Cup doesn't matter to him, when you're losing and the chips were down, Ronaldo lost his cool and got a red card. Do you feel what he's actually saying and what he's feeling are two different things?
मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ अगेन आई एम अ बिग रोनाल्डो फैन मगर मेसी वर्ल्ड कप जीतने के बाद आई थिंक देयर इज समथिंग व्हिच इज गॉन टू हिज हेड यार ये राइवलरी को पर्सनली ले लिया एंड व्हाई कम आउट एंड से थिंग्स लाइक मुझे वर्ल्ड कप इज नॉट लाइक आई हैव सीन हिम से सो मेनी टाइम्स कि पोर्चुगल के साथ में जीतना उसका ड्रीम है आई एम श्योर ही वुड वांट टू विन वी ऑल वांट हिम टू विन मगर प्लीज यार ऐसा स्टूपिड चीज़ बोलना बंद कर दे एंड दिस रेड कार्ड इज गोइंग टू आई डोंट नो मतलब देयर इज द पॉसिबिलिटी कि फर्स्ट 2 games मिस करे and Portugal could go out of the World Cup without Ronaldo even featuring in the World Cup. So US में World Cup है, we all want to see Messi, Ronaldo, everyone. Haaland भी है इस बार तो we want everyone to play and watch them. I hope he just keeps quiet and answer like he always does on the pitch यार.
Yeah, I think जब रोनाल्डो को एक आउटलेट मिल जाता है ना, and sadly जब वो आउटलेट पियर्स मॉर्गन होता है, oh man, so many people, he's such a big personality, he could have gotten anybody else to interview him or understand his thoughts, and the worst part is it was edited, vetted and then put out. Why would you say that? Because I've seen him actually be happy and celebrate when he won the Nations League, and I could see it, that trophy celebration he did, it matters to him, winning matters to him, so I don't really buy him saying the World Cup really doesn't matter. It's just, I think it rides on his head, but he doesn't want to show कि like मेरे को इतना ज़्यादा matter करेगा because in scenario अगर वो miss out कर लेता है, I think he's just protecting himself a little bit.
So do you think Lionel Messi just has better PR than Ronaldo's? It's just come down to that, right?
नहीं आई थिंक मेसी इज अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन आई थिंक वो सचिन जैसा है मैं चुप बैठता है मतलब वो ज़्यादा पीआर रोनाल्डो अपना खुद का पीआर है आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन इज टेलिंग हिम व्हाट टू डू
That's a problem, no? लेकिन someone should.
हाँ आई थिंक मेसी डज द आंसरिंग ऑन द पिच आई थिंक
नहीं, I just want to say कि मेसी को इंग्लिश नहीं आती इसलिए वो बच जाता है वरना
All right, guys, that was the normal discussion part of this episode. Now it's time for the rivalry face-off. पसीना पसीना छूट रहा है.
मैं सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकता हूँ अपने आप को.
Absolutely not. Sunil is right here. You cannot go anywhere. All right, fans are ready. Everyone in the audience is ready.
Yeah, boy.
It's time for the rivalry face-off again, guys. And trust me, the creators really start sweating when this happens. Currently, on the overall leaderboard of Rivalry Room, the creators are leading 5-4. So the new fans today, it is on you कि आप fans को overall board पे level करो. All right? No pressure. Ready. All right, let's go.
Yeah, boy.
We are starting at the House of Neil. Very easy one.
Thank you.
Which year did Saka make his Premier League debut? You can pass it if you don't know. You can say pass.
I'll pass.
No, if he doesn't know, then it's okay. So that's one pass.
2018.
Confidently wrong from the Arsenal fan. 2019 January. All right, so that is still 0 to the creators. I'm moving on to the fan right here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just be loud and guys, no prompting from the back. Currently in the La Liga top 10 all-time appearances, there is only one player who is not Spanish. Who is he? Y'all can steal if y'all know. 10. Do anyone know? Y'all can pass it, guys. Do you all know? Pass. Okay, he said a pass. Who's answering? Pass हो गया.
I'd like to take a guess with Griezmann.
Correct answer. The fans are on 0.5. The creators are still on 0. Let's go. Both sides are done with one pass. 2 left. Total of 6 players have played for both Arsenal and United.
Who is the last one who changed alliances? Or the most recent one to change alliances?
Alexis Sanchez.
He's feeling the pressure.
Steal.
That's the wrong answer. Aiden Heaven is the right answer. The creators are still on 0 after 2 questions. On to you. Are you ready? How many Premier League titles has Arsenal won? Shh. You can steal if you want.
Premier League.
Steal. He's stealing. Steal.
League title or Premier League?
Premier League. 3. He said steal first. He said steal. अरे steal. अरे 2 बार steal बोला. 2 बार steal बोला. Steal बोला.
I've seen 3.
That's the right answer. That's 2 points. And suddenly the creators race ahead. But you can't steal anymore. You all have 1 steal left. And trust me, you all will need it. So the creators are on 2 with that amazing steal. You all are on 0.5. It is now Sunil's turn.
Steal, चिल्लाना मत.
74 Premier League assists overall. This player played for Watford, Aston Villa, United and Everton.
Ashley Young.
Correct answer! Ooh. Ball knowledge on point. So that's the score is now 3. Creators are on 3 and the fans are on 0.5. Meet redemption arc. Which striker has scored in the Manchester Derby, Merseyside Derby and El Clasico? English
Can we
striker.
steal?
No, it's done.
Can we steal? Come.
English striker.
अरे बोलो. Okay, he doesn't want to pass.
I think Michael Owen.
Correct answer! And that's now the fans on 1.5 and creators are still on 3. Starting round 2 with Neil. Which player has played for Arsenal, Liverpool and Man City?
Steal. Okay, he said steal. If it's wrong, it's -1. अभी steal बोल दिया है.
अभी change नहीं कर
Man City, no. Arsenal, Liverpool, Sterling.
Correct answer! That is now 2 points to you guys on that amazing steal. So you're on 3.5. But the fans are on 3.5, but the creators are on 3. You have a chance. Which women's French team has a record for most number of UCL wins?
Lyon.
Correct! What ball knowledge, guys. जोर से ताली मारो. Suddenly the turntables, that's 4.5 to the fans and the creators now on 3, not celebrating anymore. Squeaky bum time or squeaky chair time? I don't know what's happening. Alright, no question. Dennis Bergkamp has the most assists for Arsenal. Who's second?
Thierry Henry.
Correct answer! Wow. Didn't feel the pressure on that one. That's now 4 to the creators and 4.5 to the fans. It's heating up, guys. It's heating up. Which player in the ISL has a record for the most number of appearances? Pass bol raha hai.
The goalkeeper Amarinder Singh.
Correct answer! Ball knowledge, guys. Ball knowledge. It's 5 to the fans now and 4 to you guys. Squeaky bum time. It's still on to Sunil now.
Steal.
Okay, quickly. कौन सी फ्रेंच टीम ने सबसे ज्यादा टाइम लीग 1 में बिताया है? पास बोल रहे हो? He doesn't know. Okay, they're taking a pass. They have 2 left, so that's now 1 after this.
Lyon.
So close. I heard you saying Marseille. That's the right answer. It's Marseille. The creators remain on 4. Fans on to you, Sandesh, quickly.
Yeah, boy.
You're on 5. Who scored the last goal of the 2018 World Cup final? It was 4-2 to France. Who scored the last goal in that
I'll
match?
pass it. He knows the answer.
That's the last pass, by the way.
Kylian Mbappe.
Correct answer! Correct answer. The fans are now on 5.5. Creators are on 4. All your passes are over. All your passes are over. Yeah. Starting the last round with Neil. Okay, Neil, starting with you. Jadon Sancho is from which club's academy? Pass.
Manchester City.
Correct answer. Man City is the right answer. The creators are now on 4.5. The fans are on 5.5. But you have no passes left. On to you, Placid, quickly. Who provided most assists in the 2022 FIFA World Cup? You have no passes left and no steal, nothing. Everything is over. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Angel Di Maria.
Wrong player, right country. The answer is Lionel Messi on 3. Time for you to get your team back in the game. Who captained Chelsea to their first Champions League title in 2012?
Obvious answer नहीं होगा. हमेशा trick question है.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drogba.
Yeah, correct answer is Lampard. The creators are on 4.5. Not Drogba. The creators remain on 4.5. The fans on 5.5. If the fan gets this right, y'all win. And more importantly, you draw the overall leaderboard with the creators. No pressure. And I have an amazing announcement and incentive for you to not bottle it up. If the fans win this, there's a little bit of a prize from Game On FC to all the fans. Don't do an Arsenal. Don't do an Arsenal. Are you ready? Let's go. Who was the captain of Italy when they won the Euro 2020 final? 20 Euro final. Who was the captain of Italy?
बोल रहा है भाई वो. Hey, that guy is clearly telling him.
नहीं बोला.
अरे he told him. मैंने देखा.
I'd like to take a guess.
You have no option.
Is it Chiellini?
They won it!
Please VAR को रेफर करो. उसने clearly बोला है ऐसा ये करके.
We don't have Arsenal in the team.
I don't mind.
So, as promised from Game On FC, the fans get a little something. And mainly, you guys have tied the fan leaderboard with the creators. It's now 5-5 since we are on our 10th episode. But that's it for this one. We had so much fun. Thank you everyone for being such a great audience. Thank you so much to the fans and of course the creators. What good sports. And Daksh has just found out what happens when he's in Dublin watching this from home. Again, a big shout out to Fanball. Thank you guys so much. Big thank you to Akshata and Lokmanyu. Without you, none of this would be happening. And we hope this is number 1 or probably number 100 in Mumbai. Not about Delhi as well, just Mumbai. And just would like to let everybody else know, just like today and just like we did last season at Three Wise Monkeys, we'll be doing a lot more live episodes, live shootings like this. So if at home you want to join in, let us know in the comments and we'll try finding you and all our fans here and the audience here as well. If you want to be part of Rivalry Room, let us know on Instagram and we'll do our best to make sure you're part of the fan panel. Thank you so much everyone. You've been so good. Big clap for yourselves there. Big clap. Everyone watching back home, thank you so much for helping us reach 5,000 subs. Before we go ahead, please leave a like on this video because we want to reach at least 100k before the season ends. But till the video is out, keep watching and subscribe to
Game On FC.